Hello and good afternoon once again. My name is Funke Roberts Quadri, aka the Skin Fairy. I welcome you to the Ageless Woman Show. And our topic for today will be aging with attitude. Okay, so let's just dive right into it. Let me ask you a question. Are you in your mid-30s, 40s, or 50s, or even 60s? Well, you need to dare to be different with your age. I see a lot of women that have given up, that are looking much older than their age. Yes, we have a little bit more stress, people are going through things, but come on. You don't need to let this affect you physically or emotionally either. So when you age with attitude, you actually take the world head on with humor, with fun, and you need to totally disregard societal norms and expectations. For us that live in Nigeria, for us that live in Africa, this might be a little bit difficult, but we really need to decide now. The traditional aging attitude is the reverse. You look in the mirror, you feel depressed, you feel dissatisfied with yourself, you become old before your time, even if you don't want to, but practically because everybody is looking so, and everybody expects it from you. So you automatically join the bandwagon. I want you to realize something. The only thing you can control in your life is your attitude. It is yours to take charge of and to own. So you need to learn to grow an attitude with a capital A. An attitude with a capital A. You really owe nobody any apologies. You know, we often hear in business that you need to be disruptive. So imagine how great it would be if we're disruptive as we age. We can do this simply by changing one thing, and that is our attitude. I have seen a lot of women become morose, depressed as they age. It now becomes something frightening, something they're dreading. Instead of looking forward to aging gracefully, a lot of people are dreading it. They look in the mirror and what they see does not reflect that 25-year-old they long to see, but a woman who has lost her knack of living. You don't have to look 25. You don't even have to look 30. What you need to do is look your age and own it. Own it with pride. Own it with your head lifted up, you know. When was the last time you took stock of your clothes, your accessories? Are you one of those that constantly says, even though you have a full wardrobe of clothes, that you don't have anything to wear? When was the last time you changed your hairstyle, your hair color? Or have you had the same hairstyle for the last 10 years? When you put on weaves and hair attachments, do you keep doing the same hairstyle? Do you use makeup just because, or because you're going out? We really need to revamp a few things about us. So I'm going to start with style and attitude. If your body shape has changed, which it can, we're allowed to. Come on. We can't fit into that size 8, or we mustn't, let me just say, not that we can't. We mustn't fit into that size 8 clothes that we used to wear 10, 15 years ago. You need to do something to recognize yourself. Reassess your clothing. Go through your wardrobe and start with a wardrobe workout. A lot of women experience low self-esteem and lack of self-worth at a certain time in their lives. This is normal, but don't let it keep you down. You need to get up and snap out of it, because only you can help yourself. I want you to always remember that your attitude comes from within, and your style is the outer representation of what is within. So we need to start by working on what is within us. Over time, as our age, as we gain age, as we age, our body shape changes, and we need to know our body shape so we can adequately dress right. So are you an apple shape, a rectangle, or still an hourglass shape? You need to know what your shape is. Stand in front of a full-length mirror, naked, and take a critical look at yourself, and you'll be able to decide what your body shape is. Leave fashion where it belongs, which is most often on the runway and with the younger people. Use pieces of fashion instead. A trendy scarf, a really nice bag, jewelry, anything that will work for you, that will work for your personality, and that will update your outfit. Express yourself through your own style, through your own fashion. When you're making these decisions, what you do for a living will also be important. Are you the kind of person that has to dress formal every day? Do you work for yourself? Do you work in an industry where you're actually expected to express yourself? Whatever you do, don't be boring. Don't do the normal things. I hate normal. Step out of the box. We don't need anything caging us in a particular box or in a particular way. So take stock of your wardrobe. Whatever needs to be adjusted, whatever needs to be changed, do so. For your hair attitude, like I asked earlier, do you have the same hairstyle that you've had for the last 10 years? You should understand that your hair actually makes you look more youthful. Most of the time, when you have hair off your face, it makes you look younger. So think about that when you're choosing a style. You need to know the shape of your head. You need to know what suits you. But more importantly, try new things. Try new things. What I say to people, whether it's your natural hairstyle or it's a weave or an attachment, it's just hair. The worst is you'll take it out the next day. But at least you've tried a couple of things. Some would work and some won't. So at the end of the day, you actually know what suits you. You should have about 2-3 styles that suit you, and then you change them. Change them, and make yourself just look different, I know that everybody can't be as bold as I am. I meet a lot of people, they look at me, they're like, oh, I love your hair, I love the color, but I can't do it. And it really gets me, it depresses me sometimes that, what are they talking about? Why can't they just do it? Why can't they just do it? Don't owe anybody, you don't owe anybody anything. The only person that is important in life is you first. And what I tell people is, if somebody looks at you and, for example, they don't like maybe your hairstyle, and you like it, honestly, just keep at it. It would grow on people. It would grow on people. So my ageless women, I want you to step out of your comfort zone. Be less boring and do something different, especially with your hair. If I ask you when the last time you changed your hairstyle was, I'm sure a lot of people won't have much to say, So please try it. There are a lot of wigs, there are a lot of things we can do right now. If you're not too bold with colors, You can start using colors with your wigs and your hair attachments. And as you grow over time, you'll get used to it and you'll be a little bit more comfortable in it. So your makeup attitude as well. I want to ask, are you one of those people that just don't like makeup? I'm not going to force you, because what happens is a lot of people assume that when we talk about makeup, we mean foundation. Makeup is your lips, your lip color. Using a very subtle lip gloss could do a lot to your face. Grooming your eyebrows alone makes a lot of difference. Even just using an eyeliner. And then if you're not a fan of foundation, stick to your pressed powders. There's nothing wrong in it. But at least just take some time to do something to your hair, to your face, sorry. Concentrate on it. Use your powders, use your blush. You could use a blush without foundation. Do something different. Let people know that you have taken out time to groom yourself. You know, I want you that when you look in the mirror, you feel confident. That zest for life comes over you. You know, it gives you that energy, as if you can do anything, like you own the world. And that's all that we need to go out there and achieve things in our personal lives, in our business lives, individually, and everything. So I'm going to ask you this question as I wind down, and I would love to really hear from you. How do you express yourself and your current age? Is it in the way you dress? Is it in the colors you use? Some people are really scared to use colors. They think because they're getting older, they need to stick with boring colors. That is not so. You know, how do you approach your makeup? How about your hairstyle? What do you do to give yourself different looks? Or do you just ignore all this? Honestly, depending on your personality, you don't have to incorporate, revamp your clothing, your hair, and your makeup. Do it gradually, one step out at a time. So really, do you have a style attitude? I would love to hear from each and every one of you. Let us discuss. Once again, my name is Funke Roberts-Quadri. I can be reached personally on 0802 313 1330. If you have any questions, any comments, you need any help with anything on aging, give me a shout. Thanks so much once again for watching the Ageless Woman Show, and I'll see you same time next week. Thank you.